Hey, thanks for tuning in. The first video of the year 2024. I am so excited, and I want to thank everyone who made it possible to get me to my 1,000 subscribers and in counting. So I really appreciate your support. I have a lot of tutorials and DIYs in my head that I want to share with you all throughout the year. So I'm really geeked about that. So let me stop babbling on here. I'm going to get into this video. I threaded my needle, my big eye needle. I'm using my clamp to weigh down the thread, and also so the beads don't go all the way to the end of the thread. I did not measure this thread. I just used what was left on the spool. These are gold filled beads. They do not tarnish. They are high quality. And I also have some glass beads over there. Those are pretty good in quality as well. And I'm not going to do a lot of talking throughout this tutorial, because you could basically see what I'm doing. And I will do some time lapse and come back and then slow it down, and so yeah, just pay attention to what I'm doing. And again, thank you for getting me to my 1,000 subscribers. What I'm doing here is, if you didn't catch, I'm trying to feed my needle through all 4 beads so I can create a loop. Once I create my loop, I'm going to go around in a circle. There you go. See, I'm starting to get my loop, and I'm going to bend the beads, as you can see what I'm doing now, until I get it into the perfect loop that I want. And here's the results. So once I have my results that I'm satisfied with, I'm going to feed my needle back through all 4 of my beads 3 times to secure that loop. Alright, so you have your first secure loop, and this is what it should look like. Tight and secure. Stay tuned for the next step. Let's get ready to put that jump ring on that loop there. That's our first, I created that first loop to cradle my jump ring and my clasp. All done. So next step, you want to secure that knot that you made. And how you do that is you just go back around in a circle 3 times. I hope you enjoyed what you watched thus far. The bracelet is almost complete. I'm going to slow it down here into real time and show you all how I cradled the glass bead if you didn't catch it at the beginning of the video. So here it is. Stay tuned. As you can see, I am down to the wire with this thread. I'm not even done with this bracelet, and I am running out of thread. So yes, I will in this video be showing some tips and some tricks, and this is one of them on how I get past this. So stay tuned. Not me trying to use all the thread that I can use. This is crazy. But yeah, this thread is also expensive as well. So that's another reason why. But also, this is another reason why you have to have a flexible needle so you can do these type of things. So yes, yeah, this is too much. I need to stop it. I really, really do. So here is how we fix our little dilemma. It's really, really minor, and you can pick up right where you left off. Same rules apply. Make sure you go around in a circle, that loop, 3 times so you can secure it. And just look at what I'm doing and you'll see exactly how we secure once we go around in a circle 3 times, like we done on all the other loops that we created throughout this bracelet. Problem solved. Now we just continue to do exactly what we did on our last loop, or not our last loop, our first loop, when we had to secure that knot. Same thing applies here. Go around, secure that knot, and keep it moving. people, we have now created our last loop, and we are now going to cradle our last and final jump ring into that loop. Okay, so you're going to have some spaces in your bracelet. Hopefully not too many, but if so, don't worry about it because I'm going to show you how to fix that. So keep watching. This is how you fix those spaces in your bracelet. You simply go back down the opposite direction to your clasp. And you want to follow the same method that you did going up. You want to follow that same method going back down. This will correct any beads that aren't in a complete circle. They will also tighten your beads and make your bracelet even more secure, and most importantly, it will close up those gaps, the spaces that you have in your bracelet. All right, we are back where we started from the beginning, where the clasp is, and I want to slow the video down into real time so I can show you up close how the spaces are closed and the beads are secured and also fixed into a complete circle. And by the way, I want to show you how I close and wrap this completely up. So keep watching. Make sure you go the extra mile with your thread when you are at your first two loops, where your clasp and your jump ring will connect, because we know we tug on that a little bit harder, especially if you're putting it on by yourself. So yes, just make sure you go the extra mile for those first two loops where your jump ring and your clasp would meet. If you have a real good eye and you notice that my needle is different from when I started, and that's because my other needle broke while I was in the process of making this video. And if you didn't notice, I can also get this needle in a lot easier than I was able to get the other needle in. And the reason for that is because the other needle was spiral and this one is just straight. But yeah, so pay attention here to how I start to seal this up and secure my knot and make my knot. Make sure you put your bracelet together and play around with it. Tug at it just a little bit, not too much to where you're putting too much force on it. But you want to make sure you don't have any slippage with your knot. Me personally, I do not like to put any glue on my knot due to these are gold filled beads and I do not want to ruin them. I'm going to do another close-up real quick on how I tie and make my loop for my knot. Just keep watching. Okay, I'm like at this point, stubborn little thing. If you don't get in there messing with my tutorial. Now you got to make sure that knot slips in between two beads and it's not sitting on top of the bead. Again, make sure that knot is in between two beads and not sitting on top of the bead. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I want to thank you for watching. Please subscribe, like, and share. God bless. Peace.